Yes, fast food is purposely bad for us. Yum Brands, which owns many fast food chains, is 5, bad for you. The reason 5 and 9 are plastered on everything is because secret societies are desperate to hold together their massive membership as the world is waking to their corruption. A majority of Americans are in secret societies. Now, I'm sure you remember the ads $5 foot long from Subway. Well, $5 foot long is abracadabra. Just the way it is abracadabra. Think outside the bun is abracadabra. You know when it's real is abracadabra. Crispy tender new is abracadabra. Have the kids shout out sweet potato fries. Perfect harmony. Open happiness. Amazingly smooth. Rethink possible. Even Comedy Central is abracadabra. Victoria's Secret. Now you know why it's always 5. And when it's not 5, it's 9/11. Shrimp, by the way, as with all animals that eat feces, causes a mild neurotoxin and will prevent you from enlightenment. This is why some religions don't eat pork or bottom feeders, which is why Oscar is 9/11 and Meyer is 8, food for non-secret society members. 19, as I mentioned before, is basically 9/11, 1 to begin, 9 to end. 19 Entertainment makes American Idol. American Idol is abracadabra. Here's a nice picture of Simon Cowell on his Masonic jet ski. Let's get something straight right now. If you are in a secret society, you are responsible for all of the crimes of all secret societies. The World Trade Centers were built like an 11, on an 11, and destroyed on an 11 for one reason and one reason only, to destroy 11, a message to secret society members, to keep the masses asleep. Now you know who did 9/11. As you can see from the wide-ranging examples in this video, the numeric language of secret societies is the key to linking all of these criminals and criminal organizations together. We will never have peace on earth until we get rid of secret societies.
For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence, on infiltration instead of invasion, on subversion instead of elections, on intimidation instead of free choice, on guerrillas by night instead of armies by day. It is a system which has conscripted vast human and material resources into the building of a tightly knit, highly efficient machine that combines military, diplomatic, intelligence, economic, scientific, and political operations. Its preparations are concealed, not published. Its mistakes are buried, not headlined. Its dissenters are silenced, not praised. No expenditure is questioned, no rumor is printed, no secret is revealed.
And secrecy is their primary advantage. Cracking the enemy's code is the key to winning a war. Now you know how to see the truth from the lies. All secret society charities are nothing more than tax shelters and fundraising schemes. Beneath the facade of philanthropy is pure evil. Let's look at a bunch more examples just to show how complete their sphere of control is. More people go with Masonry. Go, which is 7/6, is 13, Freemason. Seen a lot of that lately. Nothing new. Coca-Cola's 1313, Mason Mason. You can GoPro with Fidelity, 1313, Mason Mason. GoPro with GoPro cameras. The U.S. snowboarding team is 13 for you with a Masonic upside-down star. Burton Snowboard Clothing just puts it right on there. Or you can go with the 13 Family Mason 4-pack of skiing. GAC, Great American Country. How about the Masonic G, 13, the Mason Star, just to see things a little more truthful. Facebook, Mason. Lucky Jeans, Mason. Kit Kat, Mason. The Simpsons, Mason. Lady Gaga, Zionist Mason. Music television, Mason television. This is why Masons love to name their kids Molly, Madison, and Michael, because because M is the 13th letter of the alphabet. Or you can go fresh with Dove. They like to make God look bad, so they have Hot Wire. Sky Vodka. Wide receivers get crushed. They love to crush God. Acura is God. Disneyland is God. His Story Channel is God. Olay Skin Products is 8 for non-secret society members. Definitely not good for you. And burgers are only for 8s, non-secret society, and kings are bad for you. Fox is 666, which is 18, which is 9. Mad Money is 666. 666 Olive Garden. 666 Whammo. 666 Pods. 666 Dr. Phil. Wendy's is 666. Miracle Whip 666. And here's Taylor Swift in JH, which is 1818666. Stan is 9, evil. Sue is 9, evil. Supervillains on Glee, evil. The Masonic G and 13, Mason. BP is 9, which is evil. Yet the lotus flower is the foot of God. Look at these numbers from the news reports on the Gulf oil spill. 32, 9, 23, 32, 32, 1, and 4. All of which add up to 5, which means Masonic bullshit. And the humdinger? Plan Z for BP to fix oil leak. Plan Z? Z is 8. Z is God. Z is a non-secret society member. This was a secret society scam. Apple, as we know from the Bible, is bad for you. 23. Extends 5 and 8. Bad for good people. Compound 5. Bud Light is 9/11, and BL is 23, bad for you. Monsters are bad for you. Banks are bad for you. TBS, Versus, Enterprise, Budget, all 5s. Procter & Gamble, 7 plus 7, 14 equals 5, bad for you. 32 passengers on the bus, $50,000 off your house. Fat people, 23 and 9. 132, this means bullshit for you. This is how I figured it out. I got a letter that said, as of January 23rd. I just thought that was strange, and I cracked their code. 123, 321, 321, 523, 23 minutes in hell. 23 highlighted on a numerology book. Volvo is 23, nice penis emblem to Osiris. 23 and 5 are everywhere. Mops, Macy's, entertainment, charities, car rentals, even the Doors, May 23rd. The Doors were a naval intelligence project designed to lure people into the desert who figured out the numeric code. Take the King's Highway west, the 10, to the Snake, the 111, to the ancient lake, the Salton Sea. The Doors inside cover, Saturday, September 23rd, 9:23. The news uses 32 and 23 all the time to tell you it's a lie. Report that GE is paying back $32 billion. That's a lie. The 32,000 increase was the most since January 2008 and followed a revised 19,000 gain. That is a lie. TMZ, all lies, and Tosh.0, 86.5. About as bad as it gets in the world today. USA, 32. USAA 1311 illuminated Freemason. Lysol kills, which is why it adds up to 20, which is 2, which is 11, which is the hook'em horns. Helen Keller, the inventor of sign language, said it means I love you, Satan. 11 is often used to depict lies. James Mulva of ConocoPhillips says ConocoPhillips pays a 47% tax rate. That's a lot. 47 is 11. I say bullshit. Now let's wrap this film up with 9/11. 9/11 is the secret society's great work to keep the masses asleep, to end the awakening any way they can. That is why 9/11 is everywhere. Walmart is a clever one. Walmart is 25, which is 7. The symbol is 6. 7 plus 6 is 13, Freemasonry. Walma is 5, bad for you. RT is 9/11. Walmart, very clever. The fake sugar aspartame is 31, Freemasonry. And the formula E951 is actually 5951, 9/11. Lowe's is 9/11. Optima is 9/11. Canine is 9/11. Bedhead is 9/11. A1 is a red 11, which is 9/11. Vans is 11 because it's associated with dangerous sports. Visa is the Masonic 4, 9/11. JCP is 11 in red, 9/11, and they have luggage for $59. Here's some Scott's Manure for 9/11. Shell is 9/11. Dailies, by the way, adds up to 7 because it's night and day, good and bad. Coors Light is 9/11. The View is 9/11. John Lennon was murdered on 9/11 by secret societies, 12/8/1980. The movie Hannah is 9/11. And in Avatar, the bad guy is 11, the neutral girl is 7, and the first bulldozer to tear into the tree of life was bulldozer number 8, God's number. They like to make God look bad, which is why Ricky Bobby drove the 26 car, which is 8, and Ricky's first car was also 26, Laughing Cow Malt Liquor, which is laughing 7, the Masons are laughing at you, cow, the Hindu reference to God, malt, the king, and liquor, God forbid, that's 11. 7812 also adds up to 18. 666. You got it. Ricky Bobby is Karma Sutra, a balanced 22. Unlike Talladega Nights, Abracadabra, which is bad for you. As is, I want to go fast. And you ain't first, you're last. All abracadabra, all out of sync with your homeostasis. And my favorite of all is Ricky Bobby's last car, 62, also 8, a good person, a non-secret society member, a godly person. And because his father had put a cougar in the car, he was driving for Me Cougar. Well, folks, ME is 9 and Cougar is 11. Me Cougar is 9/11. If you want to know who blew up the World Trade Centers, then just go round up these producers and directors and actors and all the people that put the crap in all of the things that we've looked at in this movie. That is who did 9/11 and continue to execute 9/11 on us via 5, 24/7, 365 for the past 26,000 years. The numeric language of secret societies is the key to linking all of these criminals and criminal organizations together, and for the first time in a long time, allowing humanity to live freely on Earth. If you are in a secret society, now would be a good time to repent and ask for forgiveness, for in the process of evolution, the truth will inevitably be victorious. God bless us all. From a true 22. Now what are we going to do?
The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society. And we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. We decided long ago that the dangers of excessive and unwarranted concealment of pertinent facts far outweighed the dangers which are cited to justify it. And there is very grave danger that an announced need for increased security will be seized upon by those anxious to expand its meaning to the very limits of official censorship and concealment.